Hi Bio 106. I want to give you a little bit of a tutorial on navigating some of our new buttons, etc. So I want to start at our JCC site. So this is, actually I meant to start at the portal, but we are now under Blackboard. You can see here's our home page. And so here are announcements. None of this has really changed, although here's where you take your lecture quizzes, right? And there's one up for you currently to take in preparation for exam 2. And then we've got this laboratory tab. The laboratory tab has been there, but if you have not explored it, you won't know the difference. But here is, under the laboratory tab is where you're going to find all the items you need now for lab. So mostly it will be videos that you'll find, but there's some paperwork as well. Notice that we start with Lab 7, the reproduction quiz. So when that is available and up, when I turn it on, that's where you'll find that quiz. Just like a lecture quiz, it'll be taken online through Blackboard. And then we have Lab 8, tissues. And that is where you'll find, it's a module, you'll find all the different parts that you'll need to go through for the tissues lab, and make sure at the beginning that you, or beginning and end anyway, make sure that you read the information at the start. And then you can go through all the different parts, and that will be followed up by a quiz as well, which will be under this particular lab. This is where you'll find all of the information for labs from now on. And as we move down here, you'll notice under our Mastering Biology tab, we now have 2 new tabs, and one is for Collaborate, and the other one is Tests. Our tests will be taken online as well, and they will be under this tab when it is time to actually take those tests. But what I'm actually trying to get you to today is Collaborate, because this is where we're going to meet for class time on Monday. And then we'll talk about how we're going to work the rest of the semester out. But Collaborate will be where you'll find me on Monday morning. So let's go into Collaborate now. And it's going to look like this. And when you come in, first of all, right now I'm in a room, okay? It says it's unlocked and it is available. But if you look under here, what is going to be here are certain times set aside for things like office hours or something like that. So on Monday morning when you come in, you're actually going to specify this. So you're going to click on this. Right now it's not going to give you much information except for when it's planned. So let's get out of that. But let's go now into the course room so you can kind of see where you're going to be. All right. So I'm already in here and it gives me a choice to join the course room. Now, I can just join this, and it will, usually my computer will take care of my video and audio. So if you have a laptop where you have video and audio, or you have it with your desktop, that will probably all be taken care of for you. You may have to allow your computer to accept and transmit. But some of you may not have either a webcam or the audio. In that case, you can dial in. Now, I don't want you to go out. I would love to see your smiling faces, but I don't want you to go out and buy a webcam or a microphone if that's not what you want to do. So we can go without seeing your smiling face, but I do want you to dial in. So you'll be given a choice of dialing in, and you'll get a number to dial in and a PIN to then put in to join the meeting. So that's going to be on the right hand side. Now you can dial in anonymously, but then I don't know that it's you that's there, unless you want to let me know through an email what your phone number is. Okay, but the next option is you can dial in using, not as anonymous, but just dialing in. and that will give you some other options. And this, I can't go directly to it, I don't think, but it will give you directions. So I do want to go in, so let's go in. We're going to join the class, and it's going to tell you who you're joining as. In this case, I need to allow my microphone and my webcam to work, and you can see me. And actually, on mine, I can see that Kellen McLeod Flanders has joined, okay, because I joined as him. So on this, here is my Collaborate panel. So you can see me now, and down on the right-hand corner, this bubble, if I choose that, that is a chat, and I can say something. So when Kellen gets in and he says, hi, Mom, hit enter, and that's going to come in this chat on the side. So if you have questions as we go along and you're not comfortable with the audio portion, if you don't want to say anything, then you don't have to. You could put it in the chat. Notice on the bottom here, I can actually share video and I can share audio. So what I find, because I've been doing a lot of meetings this way lately, is it's really handy if you keep your audio off unless you want to be heard. If there's a lot of background noise, if your dog's barking, your kids are watching TV, it can get very distracting for you and for other people. So you can control here whether you're sharing the audio or not. To the right here of our chat button, we can see who else is here. So it's just the two of us at the moment, which is obviously just me. And then there's area where I'll be able to share things. If there's times where you need to share, I need to know, I'm going to put you all in as presenters, meaning that you'll be able to write on the whiteboard if I put it up. So let me put up the whiteboard so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so we have a whiteboard that we can use. I'll be able to put up files here. And so you can actually write on the whiteboard or ask questions through chat, or you can ask questions through audio. You can also raise your hand, which is down next to your audio and video button, if you have a question. So that's how we're going to start on Monday. I just wanted to kind of get you in here to see what it's like. So I can close my Collaborate panel with this pink X, or purple X, I guess. That will give me more space. When I'm ready to leave the meeting at the end, I'm going to go up to the hamburger again, and I am going to leave the session. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. I think you can get into this and we can work out other details on Monday. Have a great weekend.